Hey guys, this is Mr. Games Monkey, and this is my review for Dark Souls on the PS3. Brilliant game. Have you seen from my past videos? I've been talking about this quite a bit. I showed you the unboxing of it. I was talking about some details before the game came. I've played about 36 hours of this now, and I can gladly say this is probably the best RPG of this year. Very difficult, very entertaining difficult though. It's not, how would you say, it's not in your face difficult. It's subtly difficult and it gradually gets harder. They throw you in the deep end at the start. You're in an undead asylum. You're a guy whose soul has been removed and the undead have been gathered up in the north. And you have been somewhat given a second chance by someone opening a grill in front of you and throwing a key down at you. And that's how it all begins. After about 30 minutes of tutorial, you end up here in this big area. I don't want to spoil too much of the storyline, but yeah, this is kind of like the nexus of Dark Souls. You know, Demon Souls had the nexus. This is more or less the nexus. This is your main spot. Now, first things first, we'll do probably the second most important thing in this game and cover the bonfire. Now, if I'm to select this, you'll see we have an option of leave. Obviously, we don't want to do that yet. You got level up, repair equipment, accessories, access bottomless box, kindle and reverse hollowing. Right, level up, kindle and reverse hollowing is all you get at the start. Now if I have a look at level up, you can see my stats. And these are all my stats. I'm level 36. I've been, doing it for quite a fair amount of hours now. I would say I'm very high up in the area I'm at. And this is very, very much a classic RPG layout, which I'm absolutely enjoying. You know, you get control of everything. You know what everything's doing, and I think that's amazing because there's not that many games out there that do it these days. They're very, very much dummy RPGs. I mean, example, Final Fantasy 13. I mean, brilliant storyline, but it was a shocking gameplay, no control over anything. Anyway, close that. This is repair equipment. Does exactly what it says in the tin. Bottomless box is a good accessory. I'll definitely think about getting it. You do need it. Like, yeah, you get a lot of stuff doubled. Like, you get a lot of daggers. I mean, I've probably had about 30 longswords in my inventory for about 20 hours. I thought, oh, thank God I got one. But yeah, the good thing about it though is the inventory doesn't weigh anything. So you can carry 100 of everything and you won't get weighed down, as in on the original Demon Souls you did, which is really nice considering it's a free roam world and you don't know where you can rest and where you can start. Right, reverse hollowing. Now, if I'm just going to do this just for the sake of this video, if I go to change equipment, I'll take my mask off. This is me. I am pretty ugly. If I run up here and just do the whole kind of shook the camera, you can see me. I am one ugly woman. Yes, I am a woman. I always play as a woman in RPGs now. I don't know. I've just got some urge to play as a woman. But this is me. I mean, the graphics, the detail of this is absolutely astonishing. To the hilt of the sword, all the way to the armor, to the wrinkles on the face. I mean, a lot of effort has been put in there. You see every link on the chainmail. Yeah, it's just effort central. They've put a lot of time into it. I mean, even every hair single, if you can bother to squint at it. Right, let's go back here. If I was to select this, go over to down here. I have to select one of these, my humanity. Now, humanity is your soul. It's what makes you human in this game. If I was to select one of them, you get it in crystallized form like this, or you can get it after every boss fight, or you can get it after killing a Black Phantom. Those are the three main ways. Now, if I was to use item, and then come over to the bonfire, and go reverse hollowing, yes. Leave this area. She becomes human again. Just come over here. She's a full-on human. Okay. Now this is where it gets slightly difficult for the player, because right now I could have anyone come into my game. As soon as you hit human, as soon as you gain your humanity back, I could have black phantoms in my game. I could have people that want to physically hurt me, get my stuff, and then bugger off. That's the main job. There's nothing else to it. But the good thing about it, and Demon Souls they could heal. Here they can't. So I've had about 2 or 3 encounters with black phantoms, and I've kicked the crap out of them, and they've not come back. And they've not been able to heal. You get about 5,000 souls for it, which believe me is quite a lot. At the moment it is anyway. And you also get 1 humanity, which can be used against bosses. Now humanity is really good because you can summon people if you can find them. Now summoning is a really nice way of completing bosses easily. That's the only good thing for it. You can do most of the levels yourself. I mean, I've only had 1 or 2 areas at the moment that I can't actually physically do myself. I've only had 2 bosses in the game that I can't physically do myself, and I've been through 1, 2, 3, 4. I've been through about 6, 7 bosses now, and I've only 2 out of those 7 bosses I've only, you know, helped with other people, sort of thing. All the others I've done on my own. It's just very much a thinking man's game. This is. It is very much a thinking man's RPG. I cannot state that anymore. Like, seriously, you just have to think. You have to say to yourself, you know, if there's a dragon the size of a fucking house coming towards me and I'm only using a dagger, you're not going to win a fight, so don't even bother. It's not a JRPG as a classic JRPG, as in you could walk around with this stick if it was a high enough level and it would do enough damage to kill it. This is very much weapon orientated. I've got this big sword on because I like whacking people to the ground, and that's exactly what the sword does, and this is exactly what I'm going to show you now. This is just the chapel area. This is one of the main areas of the storyline. Well, it's the sub-storyline, I would say, but you need to come over here anyway to kill a few nasties. If I come over here, just whack. That's what my sword does. And yeah, I'm slightly overpowered for this area. I chose to do this review in a comfortable area, so I can just show you pure gameplay and, you know, not me actually struggling my ass off. Also, it's just a little ease off my shoulders. I can actually explain stuff with a lot of detail. Right, we'll go over here. Just give him a good whack. He's down like a sack of crap. That guy at the start is very hard. He's like a semi-boss. There's a fair few of them, so I'm just about to show you them as well. And you also, the only reason I'm trying to kind of show you this is also how easy it can get once you learn patterns. It's all about learning patterns. It's, like I said, it's a thinking man's RPG. You learn the pattern of the character, you learn the pattern of the enemy, and you can kill him without them even hitting you. You know the timing of your weapon, you can kill them without them even hitting you. You know where they are. You know, look, this guy's just come out the door. I knew where he was. He didn't even hit me. You know, oh, look. Bam, done. It's very, very much a thinking man's game. You have to think. It's an inch by inch game. Don't think you can complete this game in a weekend, because it just won't happen. I've played 36 hours and I don't think I'm even a quarter of the way through it. I don't even think I am. You know, I mean, the max level is 709 from what I can tell. And yeah, that's impressive. I'm only level 36. So there is a lot of gameplay involved in this game. Alright, just come over here and take him out. Oh, just missed that. Oh fuck. I shouldn't really take him in a tight corner, but there we go. Right. He took too many hits. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of like, that fight just there is kind of like the sort of hit ratio you'd be doing at about level 20 in this area. And there's a big boss around this area as well, which I've already done, so I can't show you that, which is a shame. Maybe I'll do another video showing you how to complete bosses, you never know. Some of these enemies, you may think, oh, they're only naked, but trust me, you get them in a crowd, they'll do some damage to you. They'll definitely do some damage to you if you give them a chance. Right, yeah, that was the fighting gameplay. This is only one section of the the sort of gameplay. Just because, you know, you can play as a mage, you can play as an archer, you can play as a thief. I chose the kind of bandit, heavy armoured bandit, and the bandit class entitles you to have high strength and high endurance at the start, along with a little bit a higher vitality as well, so you got a little bit more experience points. Now, level of detail in this game, let's bring that up because it's absolutely amazing. I mean, you look over here, like the bound ropes and the boxes. I mean, they're not drawn on. They've all been like graphically attached to the box, the barrel. Sorry. You know, man hanging over the cliff. You know, you can see every single shoulder blade and everything on all wrinkles, and you know, it's pretty much physically correct. You know, you've got little bits flying in the air as well, little bits of debris and dust. I don't know if this camera will pick it up, but there is, and the sun rays are very much impressive. You know, the shadowing as well. You know, you've kind of got that sort of like afternoon shadowing all over the place. And it changes depending on where you are. The lighting's more kind of effective along with the fires and everything they've got in the basements and the dungeons and the deep dungeons. Believe me, there's a lot of them, and it's very, very scary areas. This is not a game for the weak-hearted, because some of these characters do scare the crap out of you sometimes. Now, review time. Overall, I'd give this game a 9 out of 10. I was going to give it 9.5, but the online multiplayer has let me down slightly. There's only certain ways you can call your friends via summon stones, like this one. You put the summon stone down here, and you call them. Now that's cool, but you can't summon your friends. There isn't a kind of like a slight chance of you summoning your friends without you having to really try find location and find out which server you're on. So on that case, I drop it down to a 9. I was going to give it a 9.5 when I started recording, but no, I'm dropping it down to a 9. Greatly advise this game. You know, it's brilliant, single player. But just when you buy this game, just think of it as a single player with co-op functionality. Don't think of it as a co-op game, because it isn't. This was Mr. Games Monkey. This was a review for Dark Souls on the PS3. There'll be some more videos coming along soon, and I'll see you then.